Hi everyone, we're going into this really nice soft glam look with my ABH Norvina palette in volume 4. I'm just prepping my eyes with my concealer from NYX and Warm Honey and blending that all over my lid. The first color that we're going to go into is the color B3, and that's going to be our first transition color, and I'm blending that all over my crease. You really want to make sure that it shows up really nicely but not too heavy, which is why I'm using a fluffy brush. Then we're going in with the color D5. That's going to be our next transition color, and I'm blending that right over the color B3. You guys want to get that all over your crease and just blend it in really nicely to help create that gradient. I forgot to show this, but then I'm going in with the color B5 all over my lid. And this is the color that you can be a little bit more heavy-handed with, but it's very buildable, so don't get too heavy with it. Just nice, slow, gentle strokes, but this is a crucial part of our look, so we do want it to show up. Then we're cutting our crease with the ABH primer. I start from the middle sometimes just to see how high I want the cut crease to reach, and then I'm just connecting from there and creating a nice round shape. You really want to get it nice and even and clean, because if it's uneven, your cut crease will look uneven, and if it's not a even layer, then your eyeshadow on top won't look entirely even. So you really want to make sure you pat that in and create a nice even line and an even layer. Then we're going to go back into B5 and we're going to blend that into our cut crease, because we really want a nice transition. And you're going to blend that into the colors that you already have on your lid. Make sure that you blend it out, because those harsh lines will show if you don't blend them out. So take the time and blend it out really nicely just to clean up those lines. Then we're going in with B4. We're going to pop that right onto the center part of our lid. And you want to blend that right into the color that you used, B5, just so that there's no harsh lines. You just want to pat that in with a nice flat brush. It's very buildable, so you can put a few layers. So start with the light hands, because as you'll see in a little bit, it's going to get a little messy if you're too heavy-handed. Now I'm going in with another flat brush into the color A5 and patting that right into the inner corner of my lid. As you can see, I got a little too much and it got messy, but I brushed that right off, and now I'm going into the other eye. And I'm prepping again the same way with my concealer and blending that right out. And this really helps the color to show up really nicely, especially with lighter browns. So I'm just patting that all over my lid before I get started with my eyeshadow. I'm going back in with the color B3. And with the same brush, I'm going to blend that all over my crease. I'm getting a nice even look. We don't want the color to be too heavy, but we want it to show. And then we're going in with the color D5 again, right over the first color. And again with the color B5 all over the lid. Same process on a different eye. So just take your time and blend really gently. You don't have to rush. We just want to create a nice even gradient from our skin color to the main color that we want to show. Again, cutting my crease with the ABH primer, starting from the middle and connecting the rest of the cut crease together to that center part, creating a nice even round shape. You really want to use a flat brush, because it really helps to blend it out and create a nice even shape. So pat that right all over your lid. Sorry you guys, I was watching Shark Tank, so I'm a little distracted. But yeah, just keep patting it on. It's okay to just layer it up. And then we're going to go back into B5 and blend that into the end of our cut crease. Always make sure that you blend it into your crease. And then we're going back with the color B4 and patting that right onto the center part of our lid, making sure that we're blending into that grayish brown color B5 to avoid those harsh lines. And when I say blend it out, not necessarily rubbing it in, but just kind of patting it over that grayish brown color. And then we're going back with that color A5 into the center, into the inner lid. And just pat that in, and again blend it into the center color. And then I'm going to create a nice light soft wing, nothing too crazy because this is soft glam, and I'm using my NYX eyeliner, And then I'm going in with my favorite mascara, Bad Gal Bang from Benefits. And I'm doing nice slow strokes. Always remember to look down when you're applying your mascara, just to avoid getting any on your eyelid that you just worked so hard on. Then I'm going in with my Kiss Lashes in Velvet and my Juvia's Place highlighter in Cleo. I love this highlighter. It's so pretty. It's loose, so it's very pigmented. It looks a little crazy, but the more you blend it out, it just creates a nice glow on the skin. And if you ever put too much, you can always go back in with your foundation brush or your beauty blender and just pat over it, and it minimizes that glow, just in case you get a little too heavy-handed. And yeah, so I'm just blending that out into my skin. And then I'm using my Sephora lip liner and my Fenty lipstick. And that is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, let me know what other looks you want to see. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.